canım, ey canım, tükenmeyiz kırmak ile, eyvallah.
What's going on, guys? PoliticsGaming here, and today I am doing episode 11 of the Republic of Turkey. I'm sorry that I have actually been gone for a while. I think the last time I posted was Friday. I do apologize for this absence. I have been dealing with graduation, and I just have been dealing with a lot of personal stuff. Yesterday I visited, and I don't say this a lot, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and reveal it now. I did lose my brother in the military 10 years ago. He was serving in Iraq, and he died in 2007. I went to visit him yesterday, and I spent some time there, and that's all I'm really going to say about that. Either way, I guess we're going to go ahead and do this episode. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and make the tax plan. I'm going to go ahead and increase this to 19%. So let's go ahead and put that at 19.0%. Do it in a reform. So we are going to name this the February 2018 Tax Act. Let's go ahead and create this reform that will pull in about $1.2 billion in revenue. We're going to increase this to 2%. You know what, actually, we're actually going to lower that. Possibly might go against our social issues, but we shouldn't really depend on rich people to pay for everything, because the rich people, they don't do anything. I think we're going to go ahead and reduce the inheritance tax. And then we're going to kill some of that growth we have been incurring. Oh, that is a large, we are going to keep it at 20.20%. $329,000 off of the liquor tax. I think we might want to kill this. I've never actually really abolished the tax. We're gonna go ahead and look at that as 80% possibility of being passed. We're gonna look at it: inheritance, VAT, and large fortune taxes. Is there one that we want to create? Redundancies paid to the state by a company that is laying off. This tax is calculated according to the level of pay of the relevant individuals. In principle, it is aimed at funding the public employment service. I guess we can do that and start at 0.5%. We will add that to our tax reform. Wasn't as popular as I thought it would be. And I think Erdogan, I think it's Erdogan. I'm going to go ahead and start saying Erdogan. We are going to go ahead and make Turkey a valid actor in reducing carbon emissions, and ensure that we get the support from the left, and also ensure that future generations will be able to breathe clean air. It possibly might not be a good sign for our economy. Let's go ahead and check. Not that good on social issues, but actually we didn't do that good on anything. Agriculture, and that was actually the tax on the deforestation. Well, actually, I forgot what I even did. So it was the deforestation tax. Purchasing power, of course. New taxes means less. It says negative 75%. Less taxes, or more taxes actually, means less money that people can spend. Employment, I guess it did maybe hurt employment and obviously social, since we are taxing the rich less. But everyone liked that because it helps old people, it helps the environment, and it also helps our public finances, which actually it threw us over into a excess. I did figure out what the stock market means. A comment, I forgot who said it. Go ahead and make yourself known. The stock market, a higher stock market means cheaper goods. A lower stock market means more expensive goods, and I think it affects your national production. Utility vehicle construction, looks like we're gonna subsidize that, maybe make it our top sector. Building, housing, and roadway is one of the top 3. Steel 4, vegetables 5, and chemicals 6. We're going to subsidize chemicals, we're going to subsidize coal, we're going to subsidize building, housing, and roadway, utility vehicle, and tourism. So let's go ahead and come over to farming. Oh, not farming. Actually, let's look at wood. $83.13. We have about $2 billion invested. I wish this would actually go into a set amount, but whenever the budget in the beginning of the game is set into that, set like under $1 billion, it's always going to show that, and then it's just going to inflate and inflate and inflate, and it's not really going to switch over to something like this, where it says BS instead of MS. So that's a weird thing. I wish it would set automatically other way. So we're gonna go over here to energy. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and subsidize coal by about $50 million, and it should ensure that we have efficient energy production until we can ensure that we can produce nuclear power. The nuclear program for Turkey will be pretty expensive. I am projecting at least $50 billion to $100 billion will be invested into nuclear power. Let's see what else we can do. Establish aid for repatriated citizens. Forbid exits from the territory. Forbid entrances. Maybe we can think about closing the borders. If there is another massive terrorist attack, I think that's going to be our first order of business. Let's go over Agent Unprotected. Let's go ahead and hit them now. Iran, yes, we're going to do that. Agent dies on mission, okay. Research. Let's go ahead and build more facilities. Actually, we have 60 facilities coming in, so we are going to let that happen. EPR, nuclear electricity. I guess this is the way we can do nuclear power plants. Which, I mean, it's still kind of confusing. And then we also have a nuclear bomb. I think whenever we do research nuclear power, that is whenever we will be able to start a nuclear program, which I am planning on doing a nuclear program, but that will be awaited. And I mean I don't think the nuclear program would necessarily be against Iran. It would be in general to the entire world, possibly mostly Russia, because Russia has been threatening Turkey lately, and Turkey will not stand alone against Russia. We have NATO. If we stay in their alliance, we will have NATO, but nuclear weapons are needed to ensure a strong deterrence against any Russian incursion. Russia decides, hey, we're going to invade Turkey, they're not going to do it because we have nuclear weapons. Army, I think we will send a strong message to Vladimir Putin. We will put 40, we will add about at least 15,000 soldiers into the military. NBC, leave the non-proliferation treaty. We could actually do that, and then we will be building nuclear weapons ourselves. Looks like we do have a riot in Turkey. It's same people actually. Okay, let's build all of our police forces in that area. Let's go ahead and deploy the military as well. Okay, let's get rid of all of these. I hate these. Oops, let's go back. Let's do details. Taken prisoner. We're just about a year from national elections. Let us go ahead and send our last piece of military equipment and get rid of these guys right here. Ooh. Does look like he is resisting, so let's go ahead and... The heck is he doing? Ooh, grenade. Oh, he's running away. I wanted to shoot him. Yeah, get down there. Little tiny little boy. Is that it? Yep, that's it. We have subdued the rebel movement. Good thing we do not have anything coming from the Kurdistan region. Kurdistan obviously does not want any problems with the Turkish government. We are cracking down, ensuring that they will not have a voice. I mean, ensure that they will not attack anyone. Ooh, I think we should do cost. Oh, that's a bug. Let's go ahead and get our approval up, because it looks like we will need some support in the coming days, because we will hold a referendum on the right to strike. Boy. Ouch. Either that, or we can immediately go to a one-party system and ensure that there will be no problems in passing our laws. Or we can dissolve the parliament, call for new elections, or we can ensure that the parliament will not stand in our way at all and they will become a consultative role and have no actual power. I think I will decide on this in the coming weeks. Reduced state loans, reduced income tax, no aid, not yet, at least. We still have a massive housing situation we need to work with. Education. Freedom of teachers, indoctrination. Huh. 28 billion that we are investing into education. Let's see when this act will be passed. It will be passed on the 26th of February. So let's go ahead and skip to the 26th of February. We are on the 26th of February, and we are awaiting the law to be passed. I think we may meet with Iran again to ensure that... Well, actually, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and give them aid. Let's give them $2 billion of aid. That inflated our deficit. No. So let's go ahead and see what our economic relationship is with them. We obviously have strong economic ties with Iran. Iran is actually, yep, looks like they are one of our strongest economic allies in the region. Actually, in the world. No one else really likes us, not even the United States. Danger of immigration? Massive immigration represents a threat to our power, Mr. President. You must put an end to this arrival of immigrants that will destabilize. What do you want me to do? Let's go ahead and check our options. Integration policy. Restrictive and monitored. Possibly. We will have a lot of setbacks. Let's check. The people actually might like it. It will score approval in the Senate, or not the Senate, the Grand National Assembly. We're gonna go ahead and pass that as a law. Now, we wait. There will be riots. We will call in the military. Oh, I didn't lose as much of approval as I thought I would. We're gonna go ahead and let this law pass. I think we are actually just a few days away from getting this law passed. It will pass on 3/30, but there was another massive terrorist attack. We are assessing the situation. I do not know what happened. Let's check. I don't know. It just says there was an attack. I don't know what happened. Okay, let's go ahead and launch some anti-terrorism operations against ISIS. Infiltrate. Let's go ahead and check. Actually, I want to do this. Let's go to religions. We will establish state power, influence, because I do believe it is time for religion to become a necessary power in state functioning. Executive power, influence of the official religion and state functioning. We will hold this to a referendum. I will do a TV address. Let's do that. against. Well, even if I get my approval up to 100%, I highly doubt it's going to get passed. Okay, let's go ahead and cancel it before we lose too much. Protest. Just protest. Come on. What is with these guys?
We have subdued.
It looks like we have neutral relations with Israel. Originally, we had strong relations with Israel. I don't know what happened. Let's go ahead and check our relations with Iran. Iran, we have 77 economic relation with Iran, and 49 strategic relations. I don't know. Actually, I know exactly what to do. Let's go ahead and put our people in there. Let's go ahead and do some dismantling of terrorist groups. Fighting terrorism in Iran will show that we care for them, and that it will improve our strategic relations with them. Azerbaijan, I think we might do that. sometime. Go ahead and go to cabinet. And it does look like we are just over a year from the next election. Possibly we might crack down and even cancel the elections and ensure that everyone is going to love President Erdogan. If you like this episode, go ahead and like and subscribe. I will go ahead and get back on my regular posting schedule. And I do apologize for being absent, and I will ensure that next week on Monday I will get back onto my regular schedule. If you like this episode, go ahead, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode.